Hello class, I'm going to show you a few examples from section 5.1, Exponent Rules and Scientific Notation. Alright, take a look at these first two examples. They both have the same instructions, which is to simplify the expression. Let's look at the one on the left first. This is 9x times x to the 8th. This is 9 times x to the 8th. All I did was rewrite it without the parentheses. And when working with exponents, when you have the same base, in this problem, we have a base of a 9, an x, and an x. The two bases that are the same, we can combine their exponents through addition. This becomes 9x to the 9th. Because this x in the middle actually has an exponent of a 1, it's just invisible, and so 1 plus 8 is 9. So final answer is 9x to the 9th. Okay, take a look at this one. I want you to expand this problem to negative t times negative t times negative t times negative t. And we're going to multiply two of these together at once. When you multiply the first two, negative t times negative t is a positive t squared. Now, let's multiply that positive t squared times the next negative t, and that is t squared times negative t becomes a negative t cubed. Now we'll take that negative t cubed and multiply by the final negative t. So this is negative t cubed times negative t, which is a positive t to the 4th. And that's your final answer. Okay, look at this problem. It says simplify the expression a squared times b, and that's all raised to the 4th power, times ab squared raised to the 8th power. I'd like to split this problem into two parts, right here where I'm drawing this purple line. The first part is a squared b. All of that is raised to the 4th power. We're going to use the power rule to start us off with this problem. The power rule says that when an exponent is raised to an exponent, you can multiply those together. So this becomes a to the 8, b to the 4th. Okay, so let's leave that part alone and do the same thing to the other side. This is ab squared raised to the 8. That becomes a to the 8, b to the 16th. Okay, next we'll use the product rule. When the bases are the same, we can add those exponents together, so that's a to the 16th. These b's are the same base, so this becomes b to the 20th, and that is your final answer. Okay, let's take a look at these two. Both of these involve negative exponents. The instructions say rewrite the expression using only positive exponents. Now, I hope you've already been in class for this lesson, or you've watched a few videos about negative exponents. Basically, the base that has the negative exponent needs to switch positions. If it's currently in the numerator, it needs to move to the denominator and vice versa. So if we were to rewrite this expression, we would rewrite 3x to the 4th because that's in a positive exponent. Draw a fraction bar and write the base y, and we'll remove the negative and just put the 7, y to the 7th. By moving y to the negative 7th, down to the denominator, it becomes positive. So the final answer is 3x to the 4th over y to the 7th. Take a look at this other one. The base that has the negative 4 exponent is just that z, and so we'll leave the fraction 1/2, but move the base z to the numerator and switch it to a positive 4 exponent instead of a negative 4. And actually, when you're typing this into WebAssign, you don't need the coefficient 1, so you can type in z to the 4th over 2 as your final answer. Okay, that's all for this video. Please let me know if you have any questions about this homework assignment.